Shalom, shalom, shalom. We're going to give all praises, honor, and glorification to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, and BARAK YAHAWAH, BARAK YAHAWASHI. Call HALAHYAM, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, and praise and glorification to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. And of course, Damar said about the great Milestone and teach you well. And main topic of the lesson is they're threatening to go to Iran again, which they will only do eventually. No, but they want to blow the trumpet because now they're sending troops down there to Iran again. Threatening them was trying to make a deal again. And all that stuff. But nukes and all that shit. But only at the end of the day, they will go to war with Iran. Now, that's just a guarantee. Let's show that real quick. You know? No, they will go to war with Iran. No, in due time. You know? Go here. Because they're part of the nations that got come along with Gog or Russia. You know? So Ezekiel 38, verse 1. And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince in Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against it. Now, Esau is in the land of Gog right now. Well, it's like Esau's in the land, of Gog. No, right now. No? Or Russia, modern day Russia. Esau's in that land. No, so they will be considered the people of Gog. No? Magog means from Gog, okay? No? But anyway, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him. No? No, now, if I'm not mistaken, the word Gog goes into, well, actually, no, not word Gog. No? Chief prince. No, is the word Ra'ash Shar. No? Shar for prince. And Ra'ash means chief. No? Now, in Ra'ash Shar, Russia. Now you get the point. No? So only, no, real clear and obvious that it's talking about Russia, okay? No, because it's literally in the same land as Russia. No? I'll turn, verse 4, and I'll turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I'll bring thee forth, and all thy armies, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, of a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords, so they're coming out for war. And they're not talking about ancient warfare. They're talking about modern-day warfare with tanks. No, because this is back then. No, this is 2,000, 3,000 years ago. No, Ezekiel didn't know about modern-day rifles and guns, missiles and shit, and tanks and vehicles. He didn't know about that. So the Lord put in a way that he could understand. A vision. So there's them coming down with all their weaponry of war. Persia, now modern-day Persia is Iran. Now, in fact, let's prove that real quick. Show you that real quick. Iran is Persia. Yep, Iran is Persia. Ancient Iran, historically known as Persia. No, Iran is Persia. And Iran, Persia, it could be one of those nations coming along down with Russia to go to war with who? The small hats, the little J's, no, you get coming down the list of little J's, and by extension, Babylon the Great, Ethiopia and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmets. All of them gonna be coming down against America. Now Babylon the Great. Well, sorry, not Babylon the Great. Coming down to the land of Israel. To wreak havoc and only to blow it up. You read further down that chapter, the Lord got to do a great shaking, and the Lord got to send those missiles over there into the land. Because right now, that land's defiled right now. With shit like Tel Aviv and that goddamn mosque, whatever it's called, over there in the land, and shit like that. Them goddamn humping the wall and shit. They defiled the land, to put it simply. And that's a whole different thing, different topic. We can go into that. But the main point is those people over there, the little J's, are not the people, okay? We are the people. Us. So-called blacks Hispanics, the Americans. Us, we are the Israelites, of course, according to biblical prophecy. No. Now, you may not believe that. Well, you don't believe that, you're going to die, so it don't really matter what you believe. But regardless, that's who we are. And those people over there are the Amalekites. No? Okay, scripture talk about biblical prophecy in Numbers 24:17. The Amalekites shall be the greatest of the nations. I believe it's 18, actually. Number 24 and 18. The Amalekites shall be the greatest of the nations. No? And right now, what nation, what people on top, what controls America, who controls really the whole world? By these banking systems and shit like that, the little J's. And that's a fact. These little J's, they have control over the media. They have control over the people. They have control over fucking America. Through the banks. That's how they got so much power, man. These ancient banking families, the Rothschilds, the Rockefeller, they all go back to Amalek. They got the money, man. So that's why they're so powerful. But anywho, that's that. Now let's go over here to book of because we mentioned about America. America gonna get into war with Gog. Now, in fact, I'm gonna get this one in Joel, the Northern Army. Here we go. Joel chapter 2, verse 20. But I'll move far off from you, the Northern Army. Now, this is talking about America. Okay? The American Army gotta go down there to the Middle East. Okay? They'll drive them to a land barren and desolate. Where is that? The Middle East. So-called Middle East. It's really called West Asia. That's really what it is. West Asia. That's really what it originally was called. But now they call it the Middle East. No, but that's where the Lord got driving to, a land barren and desolate. And there's a big-ass desert over there in that land. The so-called Middle East. Let me look it up. Look it up. What is the big desert called in Middle East? The Arabian Desert. I should have guessed. Should have knew. That's the Saharan Desert. Saudi Arabia. And look at that. Look at that big ass desert in the land. So that's the land barren. Now look at it. Arabian Desert. The whole thing, the big ass Arabian Desert, man. The whole thing, the big ass desert. So that's the land barren and desolate. It's literally a desert. It's literally a desert, man. A big ass desert. That's literally what it is. But anywho, going back. Now, but I'll move far off from you the Northern Army and drive him into a land barren and desolate, and his face toward the East Sea, and his hinder part to the uttermost sea. Now, the East Sea is talking about the Euphrates. Because America has a whole bunch of bases over there. Military bases. And so-called Middle East. Look at that. See? Can't really zoom in. This is a better one too. See that? Where's all their bases? Over there near Iraq, near the not the Red Sea, near the Euphrates River. Over there. That's that sea that's talking about right there. Near the Persian Gulf. All the way up there. Shit like Qatar and shit. All the way up there. Next to Iraq. And it's hinder part to the uttermost sea. Now, the uttermost sea is talking about the Red Sea. Right here. The Red Sea. You see that? The Red Sea. So they could be fleeing through the desert, to the uttermost, to the East Sea, which is over here, near the Persian Gulf. From the Euphrates to the Persian Gulf. That's the East Sea. The Red Sea is, the uttermost sea is the Red Sea. They gotta be fleeing, to these bases. And the reason why they gotta be fleeing, because they gotta get their ass tore up, man. Down there, man. Russia got to tear their ass up. And people are putting doubt on Russia and China. We didn't even mention China, too. No? China just chilling in the background right now. But people putting doubt on Russia, say, oh, they ain't that powerful. They ain't that strong. Yeah. But only the Lord got to get in the power, to do damage to this proud-ass country, man. Because this place is dwelling in pride. So the Lord got to make it fail, man. No? No, the Lord got to make, do all the purposes against this place. And part of those purposes, jacking this place up militarily. Because this place prides itself as on military. So the Lord got completely decimate. Well, really decimate not the correct word. Destroy, I guess you say. Destroy, his military. His military prowess. Not only by the armies of the world, but also by himself as well. YAHAWASHI got to come down in a chariot, so-called UFO, to jack shit up. But, and his 100 part towards the uttermost sea, and his stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up. Doesn't mean that you could be smelling, they haven't took a shower and shit, and they gotta be stinking up the place that are running away. No, we're talking about dead bodies. Because he have done great things, that this dude be doing great pride and arrogance in the world. Look at Trump. You want proof? Look at Trump. He's saying he's the top shit of the world. Because he's in charge of the greatest country in the world. We're the top #1 country in the world. No, that shit. But the dollar is being devalued as we speak. Right now, the dollar is being devalued, man. So all that bullshit about, oh, we America #1, we strong, and all that shit, they ain't got to last too much longer. Normally, hey, Esau hates his truth. That's why they got to come against us for it. Because we're preaching about this place's downfall. So only we're going to be charged with things, shit like sedition and shit like that, being a domestic terrorist and all that stuff. Because only we're preaching the truth. And they don't like truth. But his prophecy, man. So only at the end of the day, Esau got to be taken out. Now, one more. I believe it's over here. Jeremiah 49. Talking about Amalek. Talking about Amalek. But you can, by extension, you can apply it to America's troops as well. Really, you can apply it to them too. Jeremiah 20. Therefore, hear the counsel of Yahawah ye have taken against Edom, and his purposes that ye purpose against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Now that's talking about Amalek. Drawing them who out? America. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. Now, some crazy niggas say, oh no, they're talking about the Babylonians. No, it isn't. Because only Esau didn't get taken over by the Babylonians. The Babylonian Empire took over Assyria, and they took over Jerusalem. Took over the land of Israel. They didn't take over the Edomites. The Edomites helped them out. They didn't take over the Edomites or the Moabites. They took over Israel and took over Assyria. That's what the Babylonian Empire did. So only this is talking about Amalek drawing out Esau to the Middle East for war. The earth is moved at the noise of their fall, and at the cry, the noise thereof was heard in the Red Sea, and that's proof, showing that they're gonna be fleeing, because they had to get completely tore up, man. These Ishmaelites. It says in 2 Ezra 15, talk about the dragons of Arabia. These dudes, these Ishmaelites, they got to tear shit up, man. People putting down on Iran. You need Saudis got to switch sides, too, because they got to look at their brothers and say, oh, yeah, we got to help these guys, man. They get terrorized, abused. We got to switch sides and all that stuff. And they got to go crazy. People put down on Iran because they got bombed and shit. Hey, homeland day, you got to get crazy out here. In the battlefield. That's World War III. Now, we know we got a couple of things more to happen. We still got MOTB to come out. We still got complete destruction of America, in a sense of societal breakdown. So that got to happen and, things like that. But the final step is Jacob's trouble. And these things will happen. So we shall see what happens. But Lord, on the other side, of course, you got to praise and on vacation. YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, QADASH, and Shalom.